served Katipunan as secretary, fiscal, editor, and later was appointed general by Bonifacio in 1897. He also served as an advisor to the Supremo. The author of the Kartilla ng Katipunan, Emilio Jacinto, was a member and one of the leaders of the Katipunan. He is an eloquent speaker and humanist, as his works were about the welfare of his fellow men. The Kartilla ng Katipunan was based on the events in the 19th century where the Spanish still colonized the Philippines. The written document had been published in August 1896. During this period, the Philippines stood up against the Spaniards to gain their freedom and sovereignty, and was led by the Philippine revolutionaries called KKK, headed by Andres Bonifacio, in which the Philippines are amidst of bloodshed, as many lives had been sacrificed in the revolution. Formation founding of KKK. This was a result of the failure of the reform movement in Spain, in which Filipinos attempted to demand reforms for the Philippines from the Spanish government. These events in revolution, the Katipunan became the first movement towards independence. After the death of Bonifacio in Cavite in 1897, Jacinto continued the fight against the Spaniards even after the truce, following the Pact of Biak-na-Bato. How were the Filipinos portrayed in Kartilla ng Katipunan? Some Filipinos endeavors perseverance, as they had made various movements to overthrow the existing government, even though they were just individuals who weren't powerful enough. Filipinos and the Philippines were portrayed to be in a tight spot, as people were torn between siding with the Katipuneros and the Spaniards, which were death or life choices, as well as other Filipinos who chose to remain neutral and safe from the heat of the Spanish regime. What do you need to remember about the Kartilla ng Katipunan? KKK, or the Kataas-Taasang Kagalang-Galanggang Katipunan ng mga Anak ng Bayan. The Kartilla, derived from the Spanish word kartilla. Jacinto joined the Katipunan in 1894 at the age of 18 and took the symbolic name Pinkian. It was during this time that he developed his nationalistic ideas. The Kartilla ends with a document of affirmations by the member to the society's teachings. Though written in the 19th century, the Kartilla is significant to the lives of modern Filipinos, as it reads like a simple creed for living in the light of the many changes occurring at the present. Why is this document so important? This document played a crucial part in the reconstruction of the Philippine history, as its fragments had been filled in with the occurrences during the Philippine Revolution, and further elaborated the aims of the association and how it became a step to lead the Philippines towards independence. For scholars, these are the events that were a part of our history that played a big role to the Philippines' independence. For political, by these occurrences, the Filipinos had established their government. For socio-cultural, the impact from the Spanish colonization brought Filipinos together to stand up against the Spaniards, and which had influenced and shaped their nationalistic values such as freedom.